Hey guys, welcome to the Roadside Gourmet. I'm Adam. So excited right now. We're at Hully Gully in London, Ontario for the London Bike Show. We're going to do a little demonstration on the food that Rick and I will be able to enjoy while we're cooking roadside. And today it's going to be a little bit different than normal. I'm going to do appetizers. So we are working just off my 2 burners, but I'm going to make a Beef Carpaccio inspired by one of my favorite celebrity chefs, Jamie Oliver. It features a marinated bean salad on top of the carpaccio. The carpaccio is just going to be really, really moist and tender. We've got a beautiful beef tenderloin, and so let's just get going. So what I have here, I've got a little bit of water boiling, and it's salted. We're just going to put our beans in there just to blanch them. And everybody wave and say hi to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. So we're just going to blanch those beans off, and while we're doing that, we're going to play with our tenderloin here for a second. So just a beautiful piece of meat. Now, normally a carpaccio is just raw beef, but I like to add a little bit of a crust to the outside. So we're just going to take a little bit of pepper, and some salt. Just gonna get this burner going. Okay, so I've got my cast pan heating up here, and then all I've done, I've taken some fresh thyme, and we're just gonna, in that time, just soak up all this goodness, all the salt and pepper, the thyme, and then we're gonna cook this in the pan maybe a minute, continually moving it, so all I do is get a crust, but we leave the rest of the beef completely intact. So you hear that sizzle, she's getting beautiful there. Now my beans are done. All I wanted was a little bit of a blanch on those. So we're just going to roll that beef. Okay, and while that's doing that, I'm going to drain these. Okay. Look at that, just browning beautifully. Okay, so then that's all that I want. That's all I want is that nice little crust on there. So we can turn that off. And so now that basically all of the cooking is done. Now I'm just going to make a nice little marinade for our beans. And again, we're doing this roadside, so we're just going to build that marinade right in this pot with our beans. Now, this is the part of the celery that everybody throws out, but it's got so much flavor. So when you buy celery and you peel all of the big stalks away, right in the middle there's those little stalks, and it's got this beautiful celery leaf. We're going to throw that in there. So we've got a little bit of celery. It's really just fresh herbs. So a little bit of the beautiful celery leaves, a little bit of parsley, and this is just red onion, finely diced, and not so fine, because I really like that pop that you get when you're having fresh onions. So that's in there as well. We're going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard, whole grain Dijon. Okay. Here I have a little bit of rice wine vinegar. And again, guys, don't worry about having to scribble down the recipe. They will be on our webpage, also linked in the comments below, a full recipe for you, so don't stress too much about that. Here, I just have a little bit of really high quality virgin olive oil, and these guys are playing one of my favorite songs of all time. Okay, so which camera do I want to use for that? Right here. So we've got the beans, the oil, the onion. Okay, so we're just going to set that aside for a minute, and we're going to work with our beef again. Now, a classic carpaccio is very, very thin. I like mine sort of more rustic, more sort of old school Italian, so a little bit thicker. So we'll just take a couple of slices off of here. I love it. We've got our own soundtrack. Okay, guys, so we have our beef just thinly sliced. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chef knife and just spread that out, just thin it out a little bit. All right, guys, so we've thinned that beef out even more. And now we have this beautiful little bean salad. And like a good carpaccio, it's simple flavors, but big flavors. Okay, so guys, we're back. Our carpaccio is looking beautiful. Rick, is that not looking beautiful? It's looking beautiful. Now to finish it off, all we want to do is season it lightly. So a little bit of pepper. Done talking? Okay, so a little bit of salt and pepper, guys. And then just to finish it off, a little drizzle of olive oil. And there you have it, the Roadside Gourmet's Beef Carpaccio with marinated bean salad.